You did everything. You did trucking, the partying. You went to the military, skydiving. I seen the video, man.
I feel like when I was young, I didn't think about it like that. I'm like, like jump on an airplane. Ooh, let's do it. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think you can pay me to do it now though. You get all this like, what's that person open? You feel what I'm saying? What if I hurt myself on the way down? You know what I'm saying? Like anything can happen. I don't know. I feel like I always wanted to be a man that wore many hats. He's versatile in anything. So when I'm having a conversation, I can walk in the room with the corporate people. I can walk in the room with the geeks. I can walk in the room with the thug. I can walk in the room with anybody.
Welcome back to Players vs. Gents. Today on Players vs. Gents, we got a special guest in the building, someone who's been motivating the culture from Miami to across the map. He's a YouTuber, traveler, and a real life motivator. You've seen him on the vlogs, you've seen him on the grind, and you've definitely seen him on his elevation. Welcome, Lowkey Lingo. Let's get it, gang.
Appreciate y'all for having me, bro. Appreciate y'all boys, man.
Chilling, bro. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. Just got back in the city, so you know it's always. It's like, bro, I swear it always feel good to say I'm coming back to Miami.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, bro, like it just give you different. It don't matter where you coming from. When you know you going back, Miami is the home you going back to. It's like I ain't tripping no nothing.
Yeah, great model, game on,
bro. Every time I land.
One thing I've noticed about you, bro, is like, you are true to traveling the world and experiencing, and it's definitely, like I said, it's like it's in your nature. Like the motivation behind it, just you getting up, going places. Like most people, they working their job, clocking in, but seeing you out and about and living your life to your true potential is what I definitely do want to talk about on the podcast.
Not for sure.
So like, just before we even get to that point, right? Let's just get a little bit about you, your background, and just basically how you created the concept of being Lowkey and you being Lingo.
So originally, I'm from Richmond, Virginia. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
And, I feel like my whole life I always thought outside the box. You feel what I'm saying? I always seen things different than everybody else, but like I was never like the super loud guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be wrong. When I walk in the room, you gonna feel my presence. You feel what I'm saying? But like, if you don't know me, you don't really know what I do or what I got going on for them. You know I travel and stuff, but you don't be knowing like the inner workings of where things come from. So like that's why I like to be low key. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm very much seeing you see me, but I'm very much so low key. That's kind of how that came about. You know what I'm saying? When I was growing up, you know what I mean? Because I always was around everybody and you seen me, but if you ain't know me like that, you didn't really know me like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I came with that.
That's real. That's low key. Real low key.
No, real low key for real. And I feel like that works for my image and what I got going on too.
Is that where Lowkey Grind came from?
So Lowkey, I had a brand for a while, Lowkey Grinders. You feel me? That's my baby, my first original like clothing brand slogan I was running with, you feel what I'm saying, was Lowkey Grinders, you feel what I'm saying? I had a team of people that was with me, and like I said, bro, we just about getting that money. Like everybody want to front themselves and what they got going on, but they don't really want to put the work in for it. So for me, it was like, nah, we Lowkey Grinders. We gonna get this paper, we gonna make things happen, you feel what I'm saying, regardless of what everybody else got going on, and we gonna stay low key, keep everybody in our business.
You'll never know.
You feel what I'm saying? You never know. Until you know. We pop out when it's time to pop out. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that,
I see you, boy.
You feel what I'm saying? And you gonna see me. You gonna see me shining. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see me when I pop out. My God.
Nah, that's what's up. So like, with that being said, with you being low key, right? How was it like in your city, like just growing up?
So it's crazy, bro. I always say I grew up in two cities, you feel what I'm saying? Because I grew up in Richmond, Virginia, and I also grew up in Newport News, you know what I'm saying? That's also in Virginia too, but it's two different cities. But how I grew up, it was more like, I don't know, bro. I felt like I was always one of them people, like, you feel what I'm saying, growing up. I feel like I really came into my element when I got in high school, you know what I'm saying? That's when I really started to break that mold, you feel what I'm saying? But I was always like the guy that's gonna like, I chop it up with you feel what I'm saying? I'm always like, I'm on the scene, I'm everywhere, but like I said, still low key though, you feel what I'm saying? So that's why I always been good at connecting and networking with people, you feel what I'm saying? Because I'm Indian everywhere, as you seen. So this ain't nothing new. It's just I got a little more paper now, so I can travel a little bit more, but I always been outside, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love outside. Even when I have a girlfriend, she be like, you gonna stay home? I don't have one right now, but I do have one. I was like, you just love outside, don't you? I just love to connect, bro. I love this, you feel me?
Networking,
love the people. I love the game.
Bro, I love the grind, man. If I leave the game, man, they still gonna love me, bro. Like, they ain't gonna love me this game if I leave the game, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's some real motion behind that. Like just being like, because most people think of it like in a negative aspect. Like, oh, like he trying to go out and have a good time, or he's trying, like, in most occasions, like you can really network and benefit from it for real. Like I've met some people that I came across Trippie Redd. I was about to get Trippie Redd on the podcast. Bro. That's a whole nother story, yo.
You know what I'm saying? You
just going outside.
But you can network yourself into some money. You feel what I'm saying? I'm literally telling you. I'm a testament for right now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, even when I had my first club, you feel what I'm saying? Because I had a club at 22 years old. You feel me? I had somebody that I had networked with so strong, you feel what I'm saying, for a long time that the opportunity came and like really fell on my lap. You know what I'm saying? She had kind of already laid the foundation for what I was stepping into. You feel what I'm saying? We just had to put in. You feel what I'm saying? It was good to go from there. You know what I mean? So it was like, things like that you can't make up, bro. You can't make up. So the power is showing up sometimes, even if you think like, damn, I might not be getting paid with this right now. You feel me? The fruits of your labor can come way later if you just got there and be consistent. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit. So how'd you go about that? So you had your first club at 22, and how did that progress to?
So like, was the club? So I always was on entrepreneur journey. You feel what I'm saying? That wasn't my first endeavor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had my clothing brand, and then I had my trucking company too. You feel what I'm saying? So before that, I already had a trucking company. I had got a truck and the trailer, and I got my CDLs, and I was driving. I was on the road, and I had got some drivers, and they was driving for me too. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it was a girl named Premier. You feel what I'm saying? We still a lot into this day. You feel what I'm saying? She wanted to open up a club. Well, she didn't know which one to open up all the way, but she knew she wanted to open up something in Fayetteville, North Carolina. You feel what I'm saying? I'm the type of guy, like, I'm real, like she put it back. Like, I'm low key, but she really like low key put it back for her. I'm like I'm low key, like, you see me, like I said, you see me, I'm talkative, I talk to everybody, I'm the face, you feel what I'm saying? So we was like, boom, if I can go ahead and, you feel me, secure where the spot gonna be at, you feel what I'm saying, on her end, boom, you can be like the front of everything and run it from that point of view, you feel what I'm saying? Then I'll run logistics, you feel what I'm saying? And then you could just be, even though we both do logistics, we both do everything, it's like, this your main priority, and my main priority is this, bringing the money in, you feel what I'm saying? Bring the people in to, have a good time, but spend the money as well, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of how that kind of came about, you know what I mean? Wow. We did that for about 2 years.
So I'm sorry, bro.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, would you say that was like luck or just preparation for opportunity?
I would say preparation for opportunity. Okay. You feel what I'm saying? They always say, what's that saying? It's like, you gotta, I don't know the exact saying, but it's like pretty much like you gotta prepare. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You prepare in a time where you don't even know. If you stay ready, you gotta get ready. That's what they say, always say in the military. I was in the military too. So stay ready, so you gotta get ready. So I felt like I believe in God. So I don't know what everybody's believing in, but I believe in God. I know that prepped me for that situation. You feel what I'm saying? Because I already was throwing parties and stuff like that back home. I already was around a lot of people as far as my motivational speaking and stuff like that, and being different events. So I felt like that, because say I wasn't prepared, say I didn't prepare when the time was not time for the season, you feel me? When the season came, I would have fumbled. I wouldn't know what to do. You feel what I'm saying? I wouldn't have been able to even do that at all. You feel what I'm saying? So prepare, even when you know what you're preparing for. You feel what I'm saying? To stay prepared. You feel what I'm saying?
That's
like, you never know. You have
for what you don't know what's coming.
Yeah,
that's true faith.
Fact. But if you believe, then you know something's coming. You know what I'm saying? No matter what I'm going through, I always believe something better coming. Always. No matter what it is. And I think that unwavering faith keeps me going, you know what I'm saying? It puts me in them situations, in them rooms, you feel what I'm saying? Even right now, this is a room, you feel what I'm saying, bro? I don't know how y'all look at it, but bro, I only been in Miami 3 months, you feel what I'm saying? We at in a good location, we in a good spot, we shooting a podcast.
Great production.
This gonna be $1 million podcast soon, you feel what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm in the right spot right now, you feel what I'm saying? This ain't nothing but God.
I appreciate that, bro, and like I said, this is something that we started last year. And now we're really taking it up a notch. So I appreciate that for sure.
No, that's real, bro.
But with that being said, right, like, with you being a motivator, right? And I'm pretty sure back in your city, your town is like, everybody like, oh man, like Lingo, man, like, let me top in, bro. You know what I'm saying? So what keeps you motivated?
I think, bro, like, one, take care of my people that I really love. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and then, like, I think the military played a big factor in that too, as far as like never giving up, no surrender, no retreat. You feel what I'm saying? The mission got to get put in no matter what. I just know, like, bro, what I want for my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like for me, I've secured a life that's really good for me. But like my mom, you know what I'm saying? Like the people I love, you know what I mean? I want them to be able to live how I'm living. I want to be able to create opportunities for them as well. You feel what I'm saying? So they can run off and do their own thing. You feel what I'm saying? I want to be that light for them to, you feel me, guide them to somewhere they want to be at. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I want to be like, oh, I made you and like that. But if I can help out, I will, you feel what I'm saying? Because I might have a little more knowledge on something than you do. Or I might have more resources to get accomplished than you do. And that's fine. Because, you feel me, each one teach one. We supposed to use each other. We're not supposed to abuse each other. We're supposed to use each other. So your question, the motivation really comes from me wanting to motivate my people to get to the spot. You feel what I'm saying? And then my biggest motivation too is like, this is probably the biggest one right here. So I got in trouble as a kid. You feel what I'm saying? You know, getting in trouble, getting locked up, things like that, whatever nature. But I was able to change my situation. So if I can help reach somebody earlier than somebody somebody reached out to me, I can help them avoid all that. And by the time they my age, they can be way further than me because I mean that's the essence of life. You feel what I'm saying? Preparing the next people or this generation or the next whatever to be surpassing you. You feel what I'm saying? Look at the world from back in 1950s to now. We have progressed so much.
Absolutely.
That is life. You're supposed to help the generation after you be better. You know what I'm saying?
Progress.
So that's probably my biggest motivation right there.
True testimony, bro. We all about a true man here, bro.
Yeah.
A true person, adult, but really a true man, bro.
Yeah.
Leading your community, your village in a positive light, being that positive entity to make them better.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's definitely a double-edged sword too though. Like you feel me? Like when you inspiring and stuff like that, because I like what Tupac said. He was like, I'm not a role model, I'm a real model. You feel what I'm saying? I go through things too. I have my own battles, you know what I'm saying? Like I told before we went to the cameras, I told you I've been in the club a lot. You feel what I'm saying? So some people might look at the club stuff and be like, oh, he always be in the club, blah, blah, blah. What I mean, like I'm not even saying like you can't do that, because I do that. I'm not saying that doesn't not make me perfect, but I'm not perfect. You feel what I'm saying? I have my things that I indulge in too. You feel what I'm saying? That I'll partake in that you may not partake in. You feel what I'm saying? You may even look at it as negative. You feel what I'm saying? And then maybe some things you look at, I look at it as negative. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not a role model. I'm a real model. You feel what I'm saying? Because I don't know what may align with what you got going on and what may not. You know what I'm saying?
Even if you're a role model, you don't want to be one like Tupac. Look at him. He's a role model for generations after he died. Yeah. So either, regardless, if you want to do that, if you're moving like a real man, you're going to be that regardless.
Yeah, for sure.
So you should have a morals, a set goal, a standard, to where I'm going to live by this, I'm going to die by this.
Yeah, for sure.
Like it or love it. And people will respect it. And you could lead somebody like that just by being that.
One thing though, I do say that like it's double-edged sword that I be looking at is like, I don't ever want nobody look at my story and think they gotta mold it to their story, because everybody's situation is different. You feel what I'm saying? Like you might not have the pieces or the discipline to not fall into certain traps that I might not fall into. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you're around a lot of women, you feel me? Me, I can compose myself. You feel what I'm saying? Another man might be like, man, you know what I'm saying?
Let's be real here. Now be real. Let me check this out.
Yeah.
How did you come to be that disciplined around women?
I do experiences.
Okay.
Through experiences.
Let's get there then.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like don't go there and expect not to be disciplined if you haven't had the experience to become disciplined.
Yeah, and I tell people all the time, like, I be like my little brother, you feel what I'm saying? I love him to death. I be coaching him and telling him certain things. I be like, bro, he be like, I'm listening, bro. I'm like, bro, you gonna do it anyway. I be telling him, I can hear it in your voice. You gonna do it anyway. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. But once you do it, just learn from it. You feel what I'm saying? And make sure you don't go too far right or too far left. You feel what I'm saying? I got homeboys. I told him like, bro, hey, bro, cause I got a homeboy right now. Like when he got close with me, I was in the light because I was the clubs, parties, most stuff like that. So when he got close to me, he naturally got more in the light. You feel what I'm saying? You know how women are. When they see you in the light, they attract to you. It's like bees to honey. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? I told him, all right, when you start coming, he was already cool dude. I'm saying, but you gonna be in the light now. So when you come in the light, don't be abusing that. You feel what I'm saying? And Lord behold, love him to death. He know already. He know he is. Now he got a baby. But it's like,
that's one of the things forever. That's one of the things that's forever, bro. It's like, damn. Now
he coming to me like, bro, I should listen. I'm like, bro, I told you, bro.
Now that's something that's testament of forever memory, trademark of outside.
Yeah, outside, bro. You gotta be disciplined when it's outside. Be disciplined.
But you also gotta have luck. You gotta have that well-being that you don't get caught with that shit.
But how does that luck come to you though? Like, just you feel like it's your charisma, or do you feel like it's just your look? Like,
it's about like we get like women. You talking about like or like this situation I've been able to avoid.
I'm just saying with women in general, like,
bro, I feel like I don't know, generation's so weird. Like it just depends. Yeah. Like I feel like what I've read about generation, like, well, for me, because I know you got some pretty boys, you got some people who got like more of this. I feel like I have like charisma, and I have like, you know, I got a little paper on me, so you feel me? I don't care. They always say, hey, even if you ain't spend it, you feel what I'm saying? The paper make you look a little better to all women. Sure. You feel what I'm saying? Sure. It for sure make you look better, and people gotta understand that. You feel what I'm saying? Like now, more people that don't use it at all. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like that worked for you. That worked for you, and I'm saying it worked for me too sometimes. But sometimes you gotta, hey, when you they don't even process in their brain like women is like what you doing, but it's like it processes like, oh, he's nice, he's a generous man. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, but if you having paper, like you don't even really care about it. I know some rich guys who don't care about spending money at all. Like they'll give you $1,000. You feel what I'm saying? Just because they want to hit, and it's like. You like, oh, he care, he give me $1,000. You like, man, I don't care about that money.
With you being outside like that, right? And with you, it sounds like, correct me if I'm wrong, but you outside, but you're not indulging all the debauchery, like alcohol.
I'm not indulging, but No, I don't smoke. But I would say, I'm gonna say this, dude. I used to indulge in all of this. You feel what I'm saying? Everything you could think of, I was indulging in. You know what I'm saying? So like right now, like I went for a long time without drinking or smoking anything like that. You feel me? Now periodically, depending on how I'm feeling, I may or may not. You feel what I'm saying? But it's not like something I do every day or every week or religiously or something like that. But it was a point in my life where this was almost an everyday thing. You know what I'm saying? Clubs, drinking, smoking. You feel what I'm saying? Like throwing money, all that was a part of it. You
so
know what I'm
if you
saying?
being outside like that, how is the environment? Because what I've experienced outside, you can go there when it's sundown and come out when it's sun up.
Yeah.
And you there with people that's like all types of people, old retired boxers that's washed out. You know, you never know who you're gonna see there. Bad Girls Club, anybody.
Yeah.
That type of environment is very much debauchery, where it's drinking, smoking, snorting.
Yeah.
And how do you go about that, having a good time without
doing any of that?
indulging?
That's hard, bro. I feel like sometimes I don't be having a good time. I'm not gonna lie, but I know the power of being outside, networking, and having your face be seen in all these places. So I don't always have a good time. Sometimes I'll be actually miserable.
Sounds like
you
business.
Know what I'm saying? It's business a lot of times. You feel
It's
what I'm
not
saying?
pleasure going out.
It's almost always business for me. I ain't gonna lie. Even if I'm having fun in the midst of it, it's pretty much always business when I'm outside. You feel what I'm saying? Like it may not be like a direct like return, like boom, like I go out and do this, I get money right now, but I'm more looking at like people can't forget about social equity. You feel what I'm saying? You heard of sweat equity, you heard of money equity, now there's also something called social equity, you feel what I'm saying? You being outside and being sociable, people also equate that to later on you can make money off of that, you feel what I'm saying? Depending on who you are, what lane you in, you feel what I'm saying? Like this right here, podcast, this social equity, you feel what I'm saying? And that allows you to make a return to make money later on, you feel what I'm saying? Return on investment, you feel what I'm saying? But this social equity, you feel what I'm saying? I just do mine, like I do both. I get on the podcast, I do this, but I also like to be outside too because I done met a lot of good people outside. Like I said, there's a lot of bad people outside too. Don't get me wrong. Lord knows. The demons outside.
That's the word of life, though.
Yeah,
to be honest,
facts.
it really is.
Everywhere you turn,
everywhere.
right? You don't know who good, who not until it's time to really show their colors for real. So I mean, but I do feel like outside is kind of like the devil's playground a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? When you drinking and smoking and you doing all these drugs and stuff like that, it's kind of like you in that mix. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So.
Wow.
So what's your pleasure then? What's the alternative of that?
I like to run. I love to run. I love to run. Like I hate running, but I love running. It's a love-hate thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like I hate it some days. I love it some days. It's a running high, bro. Like that's what really helped me. Like you feel me? Stop. I was on hookah bad. I smoked a lot of hookah. You feel what I'm saying?
That's worse than black and mild.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, way worse. And then marijuana, like I ain't really like back in the day I smoked a lot, but like I ain't really I smoke here, but I ain't really no big thing. You feel what I'm saying? I really ain't pressed on it. Drinking. I don't even like drinking for real, to be honest with you. You feel what I'm saying? Anytime I'm doing it, it's literally because maybe I'm with somebody that I'm like, well, it's a celebration thing. You feel what I'm saying?
Social occasion.
Yeah, social occasion. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I like the feeling of it sometimes, but I really don't like the actual aspect of drinking. So that's easy to like not indulge in at all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right. So you know what it is? What I noticed about you is that you got like discipline.
Yeah.
A lot of men don't have that discipline to wanting to not do these certain things. You know, some guys have some type of pain they've been going through to where they have to release that in there. So for you specifically, right? How do you gain that discipline? Was it just the military or was it just your life struggles?
Remember I said earlier, I always view things differently than most people, you feel what I'm saying? I feel like it's the way I view it, you feel what I'm saying? Like I don't look at it like how everybody else look at it, like, well, we just out drinking and stuff. I'm like, bro, we out here. If you a man, be spending all your money in the club, you feel what I'm saying? Women just go outside and just drink for free. So you feel me? They got different demons they got to fight, but as a man, you spending all your money in the club, you feel what I'm saying? When you out drinking all the time. I'm talking about you, I don't know how much what's outside y'all be in, but these bottles, these club, man, these bottles expensive, bro.
They come with sparklers.
You know what I'm saying? They come with sparklers. You know what I'm saying? Then what makes it worse, bro, is like me being a club owner, I know what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? Now, obviously, they can't sell you a $50 bottle for $200 in the club. That's how they make their money, to pay the bottle girls, the servers, the doorman. Like, that's how they make their money. You feel what I'm saying? But paying $750, $500 for that, it's like, bro, I know this is like kind of like a scam. You know what I'm saying? So it's a certain degree. You feel what I'm saying? It depends on where you at, and all things that follow into it too, like the social stats that come with it. Because you're not just paying for the bottle, you're paying for more than just that when you're paying for the bottle. But I'm still, it's like, bro, it's like, I'm not falling in the trap. Like, it's a trap. Like, just what? So I can get some pussy that doesn't have no real value. That don't turn no return on investment for me. You feel what I'm saying? I think when I started to shape how I change and how way I look at things, I was like, bro, that's what really like did it. It wasn't even the fact that I was just like, Sticking to this, I'm doing that. It was more like, all right, bro, if you want to get to that next level, you can't keep doing the same things. You feel what I'm saying? There's no way, because you're going to keep staying at the same level. I found myself being at the same level of money. I found myself like, okay, cool. I got a little piece of paper. Like, say I got 50,000. Yeah. I got 50,000. Okay, cool. But every other week, I'm in the club throwing money. I'm buying bottles. You feel what I'm saying? And I replenish my money, whatever I got going on, and I'm back at 50,000 again. I can't get past his 50. So what's going on? I mean, and most people eyes like, bro, you got 50, you cool. But if I want to get past his 50, there's no way unless I start changing my habits and the way I view things. You feel what I'm saying? And obviously you got to invest in bigger projects and stuff like that. But also your habits is going to also dictate. You feel what I'm saying? Because all it's going to do is if I invest in another project and I get more money, my habits is going to increase as well. You feel what I'm saying? That's all that's gonna happen. You
more
feel me?
unnecessary expense.
Yeah, more unnecessary expense. You feel what I'm saying? So I had to like kind of like that's when the discipline came in. That you feel what I'm saying? From wanting more.
That's the main thing. Yeah.
So you gotta have a why. You gotta have a why. Whatever it is, you gotta have a why. You're not gonna be strong enough to not do it.
So with that being said, right? Because like it seemed like you just a serial entrepreneur. You did everything. You did trucking, the partying. You went to the military, skydiving. I seen the video, man.
Yeah, but people tell me I live like 9 lives, bro. I swear. I swear, bro.
That sounds beautiful.
Nah, bro, it's scary though. Now, I feel like when I was young, I didn't think about it like that. I'm like, like jump on an airplane, ooh, let's do it. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think you could pay me to do it now though. I ain't gonna lie, cause when you get older, you start thinking about life more like, oh, my back, my neck, my shoulder, you know what I'm saying? What if this happened? What if that happened? I thought when you young, you don't be thinking about that stuff as much like, you don't be thinking about what all things that could go wrong, you know what I'm saying? But when you get older, it's like, what's that person open? You feel what I'm saying? What if I hurt myself on the way down? You know what I'm saying? Like, anything can happen. I don't know. I don't really want to do that no more. But yeah, bro, I feel like I always wanted to be the man that wore many hats. You feel what I'm saying? I wanted to be able to be versatile in anything. So when I have the conversation, I can walk in the room with the corporate people. I can walk in the room with the geeks. I can walk in the room with the thug. I can walk in the room with anybody.
Who mentored and guided you to be like that?
I'm gonna say my first mentor was somebody named Master Guns. I was in high school. He was the JROTC instructor. You feel what I'm saying? Like I only took his class the first year of high school, but he always stayed on me. You know what I'm saying? About like, okay, doing this and doing that and doing this. And I ran to another mentor later on the road when I was in the military called his name is Fennell. You feel me? I ran into him. He was my drill sergeant, but he was cool as hell. Like he was a drill sergeant, he'd get on your ass, but he would also give you some real talks in real life. And then a mentor that like really changed my life when it came to, I ain't say change. I'm gonna say like he changed my perspective on life. You feel what I'm saying? When it came to finances, because I was already in that realm. Because I always been good with money. You feel what I'm saying? I always been good with like saving and stuff like that. But then he started putting me on like, okay, bro, you should get some real estate. You feel what I'm saying? It's how you set up an LLC. This is how you get your credit right. You feel what I'm saying? I was doing stuff and I was learning because I was watching. You ever heard of Earn Your Leisure? I'm gonna say I also got like online mentors that don't even know they my mentors. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't know if you ever heard of Earn Your Leisure as a podcast. You feel what I'm saying? I watch somebody named Eon Dunlap. You feel what I'm saying? Rashad, and Troy. They got a bit. After this, I want y'all to really listen. They got
you basically focused on like just like free game.
Bro, I feel like it's so much free game in this world, bro. Like when people tell you I don't know what to do or I'm stuck or something like that, bro, you're not really applying yourself. We said you're not applying yourself, Smokey. You feel me? Bro, like there's so much information out here, bro. Like. If it's okay that if you don't know at first, but if you trying to seek it and you don't know where to go, bro, YouTube University is out there, bro. They got everything on YouTube, bro. You just not trying.
It's whatever your passion is. You had to have a passion for financial literacy. You had to have a craving for that.
Yeah.
And I noticed that about you as well. Like you seem like, because I see you just bought a camera, right?
Yeah.
So for you to upgrade yourself like that on that content space, what got you involved in that? You know,
they were like, just want to upgrade.
Content space. You got into the camera,
bruh, it was
upgraded it. I'm like, okay.
My people was like, so one thing, I said I do the clubs. I'm in the entrepreneur space. You feel what I'm saying? But I got homeboys I grew up with and homeboys I met on this journey from being outside. Like, you ever heard somebody say being related through money? You feel what I'm saying? Like when you go out and take trips with people, and you spend money with people and stuff like that, you get like tapped in with people. Like being somebody who had a little piece of change, I be going places all the time, like different trips, stuff like that. And I meet people, and like I was meeting a lot of people that was doing content, and I'm like, bruh, okay, y'all got going on what y'all got going on. Then my homeboy that was doing content, he said, bro, you live where everybody is trying to live in real life. Like you really out here taking these trips. You really out here popping bottles. You really out here doing this and doing that. Reality, he like, bro, put this shit on camera. You feel what I'm saying? Let people see it. And they gonna gravitate towards it. You feel what I'm saying? And that's when I started doing the camera stuff. So I've been doing it for like, I started my YouTube probably like 2 years ago. You feel what I'm saying? And I had one up fast, bro. I had one up fast. It was crazy, bro. I talked about it on a little podcast I did a couple weeks ago. But it went up so fast but it wasn't no dollars. You feel what I'm saying? It wasn't no money. Like I had got monetized. I was getting 80K views on YouTube videos, but bro, I was seeing like $5. You feel me? Coming from somebody who just owned a club, who had a trucking company, you feel what I'm saying, who was in the military, you feel what I'm saying, who had a clothing brand, who was doing this and that. I'm like, bro, man, I'm like, man, I ain't doing this no more, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I was looking at it like an investment, which I should have been. So now I'm kind of like repositioning myself and starting a YouTube journey over, you feel what I'm saying? Because, bro, I talk to people that got 10,000 subscribers. They not even monetized. I got 1,500 subscribers and I'm monetized because go off watch hours. The videos I was dropping when I first started my YouTube, a lot of people was watching them, you feel what I'm saying? So I got my watch hours real fast, you feel what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I'm blessed, bro, because I'm taking it for granted. I know people who got way more subscribers than me, who more popular than me, but they're not even monetized yet. Like my homeboy called my time, but just keep dropping, bro. Drop your videos. You feel what I'm saying?
That's love for real. Like you got somebody that's motivated to put you on game to keep going with it. So that means you're around the right people, bro.
Yeah, bro. You gotta have the right circle, bro. You gotta have the right circle.
That's everything. Bro. Still sharp still.
It be time I don't feel like doing nothing. You feel what I'm saying? I wouldn't sit here and tell y'all like, bro, I'm always motivated. You feel what I'm saying? But I got people out that call me like, bro, like. And then they doing stuff too. So it's just like, I don't know if you ever seen the interview with Snoop Dogg. He was talking about something. It's a gap. You feel what I'm saying? As it goes up, people be down here, you're going to want to come down and get them. But they got to rise up to get to where you at. I never want that gap with me and my people to get like this. Yeah. You feel me? They got to feel like they got to come back and get me. Now I want to be right here, neck and neck.
Every real boss is going to have bosses around him.
That's just real. You feel what I'm saying? You got to, bro. That's the only way you get to the next level, bro. That's the only way you're going to be able to find more information because we can all piggyback off each other. Because we all going to go out here and get our own separate information and bring it back to the table. You feel what I'm saying?
So look, I got a question about your bag, bro. It go hard. You said you designed it, right?
Yeah, so my people's right. So me and my boy, we got a brand called Profit Studios. You feel what I'm saying? He handled all logistics and stuff like that as far as like getting the manufacturers and stuff like that. And we just like, once again, like face. I'm a guy who be outside a lot, you know what I'm saying? I be moving around and stuff like that. So I'm always like the face of stuff, you feel what I'm saying? Because the networking guy, because like some people like they may be a little more quieter, you feel what I'm saying? But they like to handle all the back end stuff, you feel what I'm saying? So he'll be doing more of that stuff, you feel what I'm saying? And me, like I travel so much, I'll be outside with the stuff with the bags, the clothes and stuff like that. You feel me? Networking, you feel what I'm saying? Really breaking the mold, you feel me? Putting it in people's hands who got some type of goddamn motion, you feel what I'm saying? So that's how that came about, you feel what I'm saying? And we had started like the Profit Boy Studio label, you feel what I'm saying, for rappers and stuff like that. And we got into the clothing brand as well, you feel what I'm saying? That's how that came about. And I was already doing clothes before, so it fit perfectly into what we was doing. You know what I mean?
That's hard. You playing your role.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, networking, connections, and resources, you feel what I'm saying? But you don't. I've been a guy with the money, and I also been a guy just with the vision. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Or like, and that's how say you got somebody who got the vision, and you got somebody with the money, y'all can make something happen. Together. Now imagine if you got the vision, he got the vision, y'all both got the money. You feel what I'm saying? And y'all put it together. Yeah. Boom. That's kind of how me and my boy was. You feel what I'm saying? Like. I got the drive, I got the vision, and I got money. He got the drive, he got the vision, he got money. Boom, let's put it together. You can't lose. You feel what I'm saying? You can't miss. You feel what I'm saying? Unstoppable combo.
Versus Z.
Yeah, that's why it's very important, y'all, to just have a team. Someone, like I said this every episode. Like, you gotta have a team. You gotta have somebody that's willing to hold you accountable. When you mess up, the other person can handle it. You know what I'm saying? They mess up, you can handle it. So that's very important. Yeah, but with that being said, right? I don't want to take up too much of the time. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you be on the road. You know what I'm saying? That's love. But is there anything that you want to, say to the people that's watching? Is there anything that you want to tell them, like one little advice that will keep them going?
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie. They always say this on the podcast and everywhere else, but I mean, like, bro, when I say this is what I really mean, that this will help me. It's just being consistent, bro. Like, because they always say you never know when you're gonna win. You feel what I'm saying? You might quit today and win tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you out here on the grind and you pushing yourself, you trying to get to the next level, you feel what I'm saying? You feel like you ain't doing enough. Sometimes you gotta just reposition yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Stop. Think about how far you came. You feel what I'm saying? Think about where you going. A lot of times, you really a lot further than you even really realize. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, it's so many times where I be in my own head. I be sitting there like, man, I ain't got nothing going on, bro. I got to get this up. And I'm like, bro, if I look back, if the young me could see me now, he'd be like, bro, you got it going on. You got track on. You got jury. You crowding, bro. You got it going on. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, you may not be where you want to be. And then sometimes you may not be where you want to be because God know you're not ready for it. He know, like I said earlier, you only gonna triple your vices. You feel what I'm saying? If I give you more right now, all you gonna do is ruin it by adding more vices to your life. You gonna double up on your vices. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, you was popping 1 bottle in the club, now you popping 10. You feel what I'm saying? You might only have 1 female you was doing to do with. Now you got 5, and she got 5, and they got 5. Now you putting yourself in that mix, in that blender. You feel what I'm saying? Because you got more access, you got more resources. You feel what I'm saying? You driving a Honda, now you driving a freaking Trackhawk, and you going 150 miles per hour on the highway, and you crash and wreck it. You ain't mature enough to handle what you asking for. You feel what I'm saying? So understand, sometimes you don't have what you need or what you want because you're not ready for it. You feel what I'm saying? So look at your life and be like, what do I need to adjust to put myself in that spot to receive what God has for me?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
create yourself for the opportunity to come.
Yeah, like we said earlier, bro. You never know. Just be prepared.
All right, let me ask you the question we really came here for.
Okay.
Being on Playazvsgents, if your personality, if your experiences in life could speak for itself in the most healthiest way, would you be a player or a gentleman?
Player or a gentleman, man. What I said something, but I don't remember what it was. I think I said something like
again right now.
Bro, I think I said something like, bro, I'm a gentle player. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, because it's like I'm so sweet, I'm so nice. You feel what I'm saying? But I know the game, so you can't really run it on me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I know what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? I'm never gonna give you too much to run a play on me. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you enough to see how you move with it, and then once you move with it, I'm gonna know which direction to play you, to the left or the right. You feel what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna play myself out, and I ain't even finna give you too much energy to play you, because I don't really care enough. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you go to the wayside. I don't even have the energy for it, so I'm a gentle player. And when it comes to women, I'm real nice on them. And honestly, get me in trouble sometimes because I be so gentle on them and so sweet on them. They think we together. Yeah. The whole time we just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a gentle player, man.
Facts. All right, for sure.
That's real, man.
For sure.
Hey, look, y'all, we got Lowkey Lingo in the building. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you coming on.
Man, I appreciate y'all boys having me,
dropping some game about your life and just all the endeavors you went through and just becoming the person you is today.
Bro, next time we come here, bro, we gonna all be sitting here at this table way different than we are right now.
Facts.
100%.
Elevation is a must have.
It's a must. You feel me?
Sure.
Yeah. Is anything you want to say, Ace?
Man, I'm just happy you here, but I can talk to you all day, bro. Honestly, we ran out of time, bro. We gonna keep it rolling for sure.
Yeah.
Shit, because I was wondering, like, all right, so with you being outside now, right? As you elevating, how old are you now? 26.
Yeah.
As you elevating, do you see that time coming to an end? And how do you plan to replace being outside?
I think I'm gonna always be in the hospitality space. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's how I look at it. I look at it like it's a hospitality space.
It is.
You feel me? So once I get outside of like wanting to like party with you, I feel like I'm gonna get back in the element. I feel like I had a club early. I wouldn't say I got
That's such a blessing though.
Yeah.
Because I too have my CDLs.
Yeah.
And I be trucking as well. But to have a trucking company that you inherited into, a club you inherited into, you know what I'm saying? That's such a blessing, but it's important to play that role right.
Yeah.
We seen how on the show, but we see on movies and shit how having too much power at a young age can ruin you.
Yeah.
But it sounds like you kept together. Mind you, we have mentors and that's what they're there for.
Yeah.
But having that responsibility and that power, it has to be some stories to that.
Bro, it was definitely so many learning experiences and having a club, bro, being young. I swear I could sit here and tell you all day. But I think all that just prepared me for like when I do it again. Because I'm going to do it again. It's 100% going to get done again. So that's why I'm saying I think right now, it's just about me traveling as much as I can and building my name. You feel me? So wherever I decide to open my club up at, it's like, okay, that's Lingo. Like,
what's your name? Who are you, bro?
Bro, be around.
Who's Lingo?
Yeah, who me? You asking me now?
Who's Lingo?
Lingo, I feel like Lingo is like, he more like the guy you see popping it with the chain, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He might go in the club and throw a little $1,000 or something like that, you feel what I'm saying? That's Lingo, you feel what I'm saying? But like, he also is, you feel me, motivated too, you feel what I'm saying? But you feel me, he more outside.
Bro, you know what motivated me, bro? I seen you in that run club, bro. I was like, oh shit, I'm out here running 2 miles right now,
that's
bro.
Love,
I felt like I'm about to put on the suit and everything, bro.
Let me get a little experience on that, because I went out, my first time meeting you was at the Run Club.
Facts,
it's crazy.
Bro.
Yeah.
How was the Run Club though?
Bro, I love it, bro. It's the energy. Like, this why I had to like fight to even get myself back in the club, because it's like, bro, you see the energy out there, and when you outside in the club, like we all say, it's the devil's playground. You feel what I'm saying? The Run Club, nobody comes to the Run Club on bad timing. People come to the club on bad timing though. You feel what I'm saying?
On demon time.
On demon time. Now look at them, but when you outside running and stuff like that, bro, it's like a release. You feel what I'm saying? It's better than any high you could have or any of that stuff, bro. You just feel like, and it's always you versus you. And one thing about I like running more than working out, right? Is because you can go in the gym and get a good workout in and be bullshit.
Yeah,
you can't bullshit a run.
No, you can't.
You cannot bullshit a run. I tell y'all this, I don't care if I'm running a 10-minute pace or if I'm running a 9 or 8-minute pace. It hurt all the time. It don't matter. It sucks every time.
That runner's high kick in though. That's when you think about anything that's on your mind for real.
I don't think I ever hit that.
You never hit that runner's high?
I don't think I be hitting the running high.
It's hurting the whole time.
It's hurting the whole time. It's hurting the whole time, bro.
Hurting for sure.
Yeah, I don't care. Like you might see me run a 10-minute this time. Next week I might run an 8-minute. That 10-minute damn near still felt like the 8-minute. That's why I just try to run fast now because it hurt regardless. You feel what I'm saying?
There gotta be something making you keep going back though. But how do you feel afterwards?
I feel accomplished, bro. When I hit that goal, like you feel what I'm saying. When I know I push through, you feel what I'm saying. When I'm knowing when I'm running, I'm always like. Bro, I be the first mile in. I'm like, bro, goddamn. You feel what I'm saying? I know you probably think, you be seeing my time. You like, bro, he a dog. No, bro. If you can be in my mind when I'm running, you be like, oh, he going
like 4 miles, right? He 4 miles, right?
Yeah, you be like, bro, he going through it right now. And I really be going through it and I be running. But it just be like, all right, boom. Keep on going, fight through. Cause when you finish, you gonna feel way better about yourself. You feel me? You gonna feel like I just did that. You know what I'm saying? I go in the gym, somebody be like, man, I'm bullshit. But I'm running, I always feel like I did that.
You have no choice.
You know what I'm saying? I have no choice but to run.
Man, I'm sorry, bro.
No. I don't say, and I made a thing for myself. Like anytime I run, I can't run no less than a mile. Like once I start, I have to do at least a mile every time, at least
a mile.
So like if I get up right now, like bro, we finna run, and these Louis V's, guess what? I ain't stopping until I hit a mile. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I do it.
Yo, that sounds like every trapper out there. Get your runs in, get your cardio in. You'll never get caught. After the first mile, what?
Yeah, that's fact. Hey, when you running, they not gonna catch you, bro. I'm telling you, not gonna catch you, bro. And I don't know about that, but they not gonna catch you, bro. You running,
get your cardio in.
Get your cardio in, bro.
Sure.
It's gonna help you all around. Health is wealth. You know what I'm saying? That's the real wealth.
Nah, definitely, man.
I want to talk about that you versus him shit in the club, though. What does that mean to you?
What you mean?
The you versus him.
Oh, when I'm running?
Nah, in the club, you versus him type shit. You were saying.
What I said?
So you were saying like when the club you popping bottles or whatever, but it's you versus you type shit.
Oh, like competition wise? You feel what I'm saying?
I don't know. You said that. I don't know what you meant.
He basically saying like you versus you. Like you were saying that like you your own competition.
Oh yeah. Like I don't see nobody else. You feel what I'm saying?
And then you have that same concept with running. Basically.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bro. I don't see nobody else, bro. It's just me. Like you feel what I'm saying?
Now you locked in.
Yeah, it's just
bro.
Me,
We having this bag on. Bro, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say this, bro. I tell you all the time, bro. It's always gonna be somebody with a bigger bag, somebody with more resources, somebody that run faster, look better, or whatever. Like you can't never try to compare yourself to other people. You feel what I'm saying? And you gonna do it because you're human. But for the most part, try to rebalance yourself and realign yourself in what you got going on. You feel what I'm saying? No matter what nobody else got going on, because bro, the richest man is somebody richer than him. You feel what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody say. Somebody got something bigger, something better. You feel what I'm saying? Or if they don't, it's gonna happen. You feel what I'm saying? So if you always try to hold yourself to that metric, you're gonna fall short, and you're gonna fall short mentally, and you're gonna really put yourself down in that dirt. You know what I'm saying?
I agree, bro. Lowkey Lingo. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? In the building, man.
Yeah,
in the building.
Facts.
Here at Players vs. Gents. Once again, man, the time is, is coming to an end, unfortunately. But we definitely do want to have you back on, you know what I'm saying, in the future.
Let's do it.
We want to do something, basically, y'all, we want to do something to where we're going to have reappearing guests and, they can build their name and just create more content for themselves, you know what I'm saying? And y'all get to know the guests more too. And, but yeah, man, we'll definitely have you back on. Once again, hey, man, Players vs. Gents, we out.